approve the...
This meeting is being recorded.
Great, thank you. Approve the minutes of the last year's AGM, which I can't do because I don't think I was at that one. But the minutes have been circulated. So would somebody who was there be able to approve those minutes?
I'm happy to.
Great, that's Chris, is it? Speaking.
No, Mike.
Mike, thank you, Mike. So Mike is happy to propose approval under seconder.
I can do that.
Is that Tripty or Julie?
Yes, yeah.
Tripty, thank you, Tripty.
Yes.
And I take it everyone's happy with that. No one saying otherwise. No, good. Pardon me. So on to the chair's report, which I did see an email about briefly, because I know, of course, Sabani's not been well today. Glad you're able to be here with us, though. And you did say you wouldn't be speaking so much. So you do have a report to share, and I'm wondering if Emma has gone to get it or something. No.
Yeah, just going to get some water.
I'll get water, right? Yeah, I could do some of that too. Actually, I'll have some in a minute.
Yeah, let me share that. Just give me 2 seconds.
Thank you. If you can share it on the screen, that'd be great. Then that saves anybody's voice. Then.
Yeah.
I think Dr. Shibani has emailed everybody, so I have read through.
Right, I sort of skim read it, but it might be good to have it up on screen as well.
Yeah.
Can you see my screen?
I can see the screen. Yes. There's a nice low. Yeah. The print is small, but I think we can see it, can't we? Yeah. So perhaps if we just have a minute just to briefly refresh ourselves about that. Sabani, are there any things you want to highlight very briefly? Add to the written report or not?
I have sent a bit of report in my email. Also, Mike will say something in his own report. Mike Edward will cover it up.
Right.
That's my last bit. Then in the middle, that's the missing bit. Mike will say, please.
If you'd like, I can read it.
Please do. Please do.
Thank you. Yes, yeah.
Okay. Good afternoon. After my meeting chores, had a pleasant chat with Director Shetna Sinha, then went to make some lunch for our bookshop volunteer by the name Paul, a very smart young man with posh accent and a great lover of books. Fell ill. Thankfully, another young man, an international student from Bangor University, is coming back to take care of me till I am well enough to look after me. Thankfully, it is a weekend. However, I shall attend. This is the report. So I thank you all from the core of my heart to support NWAMI and carry on with the hard task of promoting its overall mission under the NWAMI umbrella. On the evening, 30th of March, Ragasuta is facilitating a unique multicultural event. Just to put the date in the diary, I am quite sure that many other NWAMI events in the past, this unique event will be followed by many like-minded organizations. NWAMI will pay cheapest possible transport quote for North Wales and England directors to attend the event. Also, we are all invited to attend and put up a stall in an event on the 2nd of July this year. Mina, the organizer, will send us the details in due course, which I should forward to all, especially to Cardiff directors, with a request to take necessary actions. Last but not least, we would like to have a get-together in North Wales in one event and over a meal. Please work together as a team and as an extended family. Hopefully speak to you all soon. All the best, Sibani.
Thank you. Thanks, Emma, for reading that. It shows that despite challenging circumstances, there are some exciting things still happening. Yes, the point is to look out for further details about both of those events. I take it the second one is in South Wales, hence Cardiff directors are highlighted there. And thank you, Sibani, for all that you've continued to do, and for being here indeed this evening, despite what's clearly been a very difficult day. Any other comments people wish to make in response to that report? If not, on to the company secretary stroke treasurer's report.
Okay, right, I believe that falls to me. So firstly, to add a little to, I don't know where this would fall in the minutes actually, James, but it's sort of summing up some of Shibani's chair's report as well, and some of the goings on in Colwyn Bay. We've had a few change of premises. We've been renting a room in North Wales Tourism, which we're moving out from. They've changed the, it was £45 a week, and then they're now going to charge us £10 to use the facilities downstairs. So we're looking at a change in moving to a different office, along with Chris, who's here today, and they'll be using the facilities there, which are still useful. A long-running hope, if you like, for NWAMI and Colwyn Bay was that we might be able to purchase the maisonette, which is above the bookshop, which we own, but that we no longer rent it, and it's been up for sale. It looks like that's been purchased by someone else, but then, well, it's still ongoing. We've not heard anything else there. So we've sort of scaled things back. So I suppose moving on to the Treasurer's report, financially, we've scaled back some of the costs, because I think the cost of the maisonette that we're renting was £500 a month. And we had that, plus we had the room as well that we've been renting. So we've eased back those costs. We pay our volunteers for the expenses that they incur on the fantastic job they often do. So that's an outgoing, and we do bring the money in from grants. Also, the Bari, we were hoping to create as a separate entity really to NWAMI, but it's very much the artistic side of and performing arts side of NWAMI. We are keeping it as a going concern, but we are deregistering it from Companies House, and that's going on as we speak. And I believe, to follow up from what Shibani was saying, we're hoping some of the Bari directors join us shortly if they have time, right, for a quick discussion on that. But that's in process. I'm creating a, what would it be? I suppose, company profile of our roles and responsibilities. It's just a draft one. People can add things to it. I'm hoping to share that, and the Bari would fall within that. Ragasuja, that's going to be basically her arm of it. It's very much the performing arts section. But so it's very much a going concern, but now falling very much within the umbrella of NWAMI rather than the separate entity.
Right.
I think that's all my bit.
Thank you. Any questions for Mike or responses to what he shared with us? No, except I suppose again we should record a thank you for what you've done, because clearly you've been very busy in that regard, and again overseeing some important changes there. So thank you, Mike, for that. Moving on then, pardon me. We need to confirm the election of some officers. Shabani, are you able to guide us here as to which officers need to be elected?
Well, there are two things. One is all the existing directors to whom I have sent the first emails. Amar, could you kindly help us there? First email has gone to the proper directors, NWAMI directors, 10 of us. So we want to re-elect 10 of us, firstly. And secondly, office bearers or executive committee members.
I'm sorry, I'm having difficulty hearing at the
I think Amar is going to help you. Or Mike, you can help James as well. First election is for all the existing 10 existing NWAMI directors.
10 directors, yeah.
Okay.
And that is the first thing to re-elect. All existing 10 existing directors, all of them together. So somebody has to propose and somebody has to second.
Yeah, I'm happy to propose that, James. So proposing the reselection of all existing NWAMI directors for the next year.
Mm-hmm.
I am happy to second it.
Julie is seconding. That's fine. Then second one is re-election of executive committee members, which is that chair, treasurer, and company secretary. Mike, me, Mike, and Nick.
So, Chair, so is this re-election of the existing?
Existing, and that is not only executive committee, their working committee as well. Only three people are working.
And just to confirm, all committee members are happy to continue in their current roles. Yes, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Somebody has to propose, and
somebody who's not one of them probably will be best to propose there.
I am happy to propose.
Tripty, thank you very much. And
Happy to second.
Seconder, Julie, thank you.
Girls for.
And all in favour? Aye. Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Thank you. I didn't ask for items of any other business at the beginning of the meeting. Are there items of any other business?
I have one.
Yeah.
So we've recently been struggling with the Zoom recording of meetings. And apparently there's like a limited space on Zoom to have meeting recordings. So I suggest we start kind of uploading the meetings on a YouTube channel. So we create a YouTube channel for NWAMI. And if meetings are sensitive, we just keep the videos unlisted. Otherwise, we can keep them public.
That sounds a very good proposal. How do others feel?
Well, I think that was in my mind as well. Amor, thank you. And thank you, James. I think we should go for that. We have been paying an awful lot of money for that Zoom. I don't know what was wrong with them, not you or anybody else, with them. They have become very, very greedy. So Joe,
Oh, tell me about it. Yeah.
yes,
I,
you know,
I've just
we all
sent them an
know.
email today, actually, funnily enough.
Yes.
Yeah.
So okay,
Um,
YouTube is fine.
That seems to be well received, Amma. And you're
you.
happy to set that up for NWAMI? Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And this will be the first meeting that will go on there.
All
Uh-huh.
right, we've gone for that already.
Hmm.
Yes, that's right. Okay, Mick said, call Mick, come, tell him, tell them.
Agreed.
Mick agreed as well.
Thank
Any other business? No? Yes, Mike.
Yeah, sorry, as a follow-up from the previous meeting, there was a suggestion that we move to 3 meetings a year as opposed to 4. And Mick and I still need to chase that up with Companies House, whether that's acceptable or not. So that's an action that it's still ongoing, that one.
Right. Thank you. Thanks. All we can await the outcome of that in due course. The final thing listed here is the appointment of committees.
Yes, the 2 committees will be, one is Darbari committee and another one will be Commonwealth committee. So since there's nobody as yet from Darbari side, we cannot appoint anybody without their consent. So
No,
we can do
No.
it in next
So
meeting, the
that
general
can be
meeting.
that can be deferred then to
Yes,
a
please.
future meeting.
Yes, please.
Righto.
Mhm.
So that seems to be the conclusion of the business for the AGM. But then we need to move straight into the general meeting.
Yes, please.
So we can do that seamlessly now.
Yes, please.
And here again, do we need to record apologies for absence other than the names that were presented earlier on?
Look, Amar, you have to see whether anybody is coming. No,
Right.
just seeing Meena, anybody?
Nobody's coming in.
No.
If anyone
So-
comes in, I'll let them inside.
Okay, so we are the ones, James.
Okay.
Please tell
So-
Subhamiji.
Yes, go on.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt. I need to leave shortly. I am outside and I would like to take a leave. But before that, I would just like to inform that I applied for one funding application. That's for race council summary
Right.
and waiting for the outcome. So I haven't received the response yet. And once I hear, I will keep everyone informed.
Okay, thank you, Tripti.
Thank,
Thank
I
you.
hope you
thank
continue.
you.
I hope you continue to the next meeting, Tripti.
Yeah, sure. I will see you soon. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Thanks, Tripti.
Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye. Pardon me. So again, there's a set of minutes to approve from the 3rd of December last year, and I'm definitely listed as not being at that one. So could somebody who was please propose, if you're happy to, this as an accurate record?
Mick has
Oh, we're
not-
being joined now by Meena.
Okay. Oh, Meena cannot vote for it or propose or anything. Meena is not a member,
Okay,
not a
Yeah,
board member.
but
I'm happy to second it if Mick's
Yeah.
proposed it.
So Mick proposed it and Mike seconded.
lovely. Thank you. So it doesn't list matters arising specifically, but I'm wondering if these are going to come out naturally in the course of this meeting. But the first item that is listed is an update on NWAMI Darbari.
Mike will report that. Well, it has
yeah.
been discussed already, James. James,
So hello, yes.
it has been discussed already by Mike.
Right, so there's nothing further to add. Of course, we've just had the general meeting. There's nothing needs to be said to bring Mina into the picture about this that she wouldn't be aware of, no?
No, not about Dormer, but Mina has got something to say about her own events coming on 2nd of
Okay.
July. So she will
Okay,
give us a report, please.
okay, so, I mean, is there anything under the next item then? The report by the chair, to add to what you have said at the AGM?
Yes, I have seen that, said that as well in the AGM. Yes, I have said
Yeah,
it.
you've said it already, okay.
Yeah.
And so there's another set of minutes to ratify. The in-person executive committee meeting from January the 20th. Which is, have I got that on front of me?
I have got it, yeah, I've sent it in color.
Yeah.
coded.
Yeah. So can that be ratified by somebody?
Anybody to
Yeah,
propose?
I'm happy to.
Thank you. Now it says here report from board members. Again, are there particular items that need to be brought to our attention that have not been covered at the AGM here?
Yes, Tripti has done hers, and Ragosudha is away. So I can say that her event will be in 30th of March in Synod.
Right, right.
So we all are invited, James, including you,
Mhm.
and traveling, and your wife as well, if she wants to go. So
That's very kind.
no, honestly, let us enjoy it. We have gone through all pandemic, Ukraine war, these and that, everything bad news. So let us do something good.
Mhm.
So we all are invited. Means I will be involved as well. Those who are not directly involved, we all can go. We'll find a way to go. We have done that before.
Right.
2016, we had a very big event there with stalls and all, and we hired a minibus. Whole lot of people went, and there's all these senators, that's senators, they are members, assembly members. They asked, "Oh, you have brought all of them from North Wales?" I said, "Yes, we have brought all of them from North Wales."
Mhm.
So let us do it this year as well.
Okay. That's the 30th, you say?
30th of March.
30th of March, right. So there's time to get that into the diary then and
Yes, please.
prepare for
And that
that.
will be, I assure you, that will be very, very unique, as NWAMI does unique events, and this will be another unique event. Trust me.
Right. Thank you. Are there any more details about that that need to be shared or any more planning?
We'll be starting. Let Raghushka come back from Liverpool. So we'll do it as soon as possible. But date is 30th and time is starting from 5 p.m. So that's
Right.
confirmed.
Okie dokie.
And Mina has to.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when it says report from observers, this is where we formally
Mina.
welcome Mina.
Yes.
And Mina, if you'd like to unmute yourself, welcome to the meeting. And share whatever you'd like to share with us.
Okay, so Shivani asked me to say a few words on the function which I'm organizing on 2nd of July. It is the event called Community Cohesion, and the name we are using for this event is Festival of Communities. I had funding for this about 3 years ago. I couldn't do it because of the pandemic. So now we've decided to do it, and we are being supported by the Welsh government and many other organizations. And our aim is to bring all the communities together through music, dance, and culture. So we have a working committee which is being represented by the community leaders and the organization leaders. And Shivani sits on our working committee. And Shivani is offered to have a stall by NWAMI showcasing the multiculture. Is that right, Shivani? Or is it Indian culture? What do you want?
Culture. We are always multicultural.
Multiculture, yes. So that's what I understood. So, so we have got, there will be a stall from NWAMI, which will be showcasing multiculture. And I think we're also looking for artists from North Wales. So if you know of anybody who could do something cultural, that'll be very, because it is a world, Wales-wide event. So we don't want people from North and West Wales to be excluded.
Mhm.
Thank you. Okay, we look for somebody, for a group, Nina.
Yeah, please, if you I would we definitely need one from North Wales and one from West Wales.
Okay.
So that's the idea, and we'll take it from there actually, because I think we also need. We are in the process of finalizing the program, so hopefully, fingers crossed. This is the first one of, I would say, it's the first community cohesion event in whole of Wales of that magnitude. And if it is successful, then we propose to do one every year. That is the plan, actually. If it is successful, then we may get funding from elsewhere as well, and possibly from Welsh government. That's the plan. So I'm trying my level best to to make sure that that we have good representations of all the communities. I'm sort of, do you have many Yemenis living in North Wales?
I'm not aware. I mean, I'm out of things, but I'm not aware of any. I know there's a significant Yemeni community in Cardiff, isn't there?
Yeah, there is
And
actually.
a very old one as well.
Yeah, I was just
long
wondering.
time. Yeah.
I was just
Because of the
wondering
docks.
whether there are any in North Wales, or even what about Syrians? Do you have many Syrians? People
Certainly
from
there
Syria?
are some Syrians, yes. Obviously, especially since the war began.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's I mean, because this is a pilot study, so it may not be as good as one would like, but I think one has to make a start. And I'm confident that we should be okay, because we have got very good, very efficient working committee, and they are sort of very enthusiastic, and they will help me right the way. And we have representation from different communities, and that's the most important thing. That we have made sure that it's inclusive.
What there is in Wrexham in terms of significant communities that stand out as particular communities is a Portuguese community.
Sorry,
Portuguese in Wrexham.
Yeah. So that's, yeah. I mean,
and that includes Brazilians and
yeah,
other
so
Portuguese speakers as well.
Yeah, I know. I know. Is it Yolanda?
Yolanda, yes.
Yolanda, yes.
Possibly knows her as well.
Shivani, can you organize for some? Yeah, it would be nice to involve Portuguese community. I mean, I can talk to her directly because I know her, but I suppose I better contact her myself.
That's right. Yes, please. Please.
I'll do that. Yes, I think it makes sense. Yes, other than that, actually, I mean, I will leave it for you to organize the stall in Shivani.
Just Mina, 1 second. Julie, you are there, aren't you? She has gone. I think Julie has just gone.
No, I'm here.
Okay, my dear, you are a counselor and you are a committee. Oh, sorry, what is that?
Yeah. I'm aware of it, and that's the reason I think when I was on Vogue, Meena ji, I just knocked the door as well. So I will definitely talk to you.
No, I've already told you actually about that. This is what is happening, and so when Shivani said that there will be a stall from NWAMI, and I suppose you could help her.
I also said, Mina, that we have to talk to Cardiff directors because they're in Cardiff. It's easier.
Yeah.
I will be there, but they
Yeah.
have to do the job.
Yeah. So
Cardiff director has to do the job.
so yes. So that who are the Cardiff directors?
Julie, Tripti, Chetna Sinha.
Well, 3 of them have to do it. Yes.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I have already a meeting place with the leader as well so we'll look into it. Yeah, I will.
Oh, thank you, Julie. Thanks.
Yeah. So best thing is, Julie, you get in touch with Chetna and Tripti and organize a stall for NWAMI.
And Obnuka Joel, Darbari member.
Yes, I will be wearing the 2 hat though, because as you know, I have the portfolio which comes in the Cardiff Council. The diversity is my portfolio as well. So I'll be leading on those angle as well as the NWAMI director as well.
Yeah, but yeah, okay, that's fine. That's good. So we are very much we have done, or we've already done a lot of work on this, Julie, because we have been having meetings regularly, and many people have been involved, and of course we made sure that, as I mentioned, that all the different communities are represented on the committee, and it's there are the person who chairs the meeting didn't want a very large working committee, because if you have too many people on the working committee, it's very difficult to achieve your objectives. There's too much interference actually. Then you can never get any work done actually. So no, I mean, this is a separate community cohesion program which is being organized by the Ethnic Minority Welsh Women Achievement Association in collaboration with Welsh government. So it's not a matter of, it's organized by us, and we are leading on that program. So that's.
Can you just remind me, please, the venue for the event and the time?
Okay, so the venue is City Hall.
Mm-hmm.
We are starting at 2 p.m.
2 p.m.
Probably we start at 1:30. It's 2 p.m. We want people to be seated.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah.
So again, for people traveling from the north, it's accessible.
I suppose it would be if you only thing is it's on a Sunday, so you have to look at the
yeah, public transport's not so great then.
Transport
yeah.
is always bad on this weekend. So yes.
Thank you. Any more questions for Mina about that? No, it sounds very exciting. Anyway, a couple of good events coming up.
I would appreciate your support actually. Yes, thank you so much. It's a massive undertaking, but I think we're making a good headway.
Yeah, and you've got a bit of time to prepare for it at least.
Sorry?
You've got still a bit of time to prepare for that one.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I've also got my award ceremony, which is on the 13th of May. So that's so that's why I wanted to sort of get as much done
Of
as
course, yeah.
possible before the ceremony, because then we get busy with that.
Mhm.
Yes.
Thank
you so
you.
much. Anyway, thanks a lot. Yeah.
Thank you. So, any other business that's not been flagged up already? No, no.
No.
It does say here, date of meeting to be confirmed. Is that something to be confirmed now or
No,
something to be?
is that if you can go for 3 meetings a year, so
I'm sorry, Sabani, I can't hear you again.
Mike,
I don't know if you can be a bit close to the microphone or whether it's just my defective hearing.
Mike, please tell them, James, that if you can go for 3 meetings a year, so that's why you could not give any date as yet. Never mind, is to be confirmed later on.
To be confirmed later on.
Yes,
Okay, thanks. So does that conclude the formal business then?
Looks like it.
So for both our meetings, in which case, thank you all very much. I did notice in one of the emails, Sabani did say, though it's 2 short meetings, there's a kind of invitation for people to stick around to chat about things as required after the close of formal business. I suppose it's an opportunity to do that if people are able to. For my own part, though, if you don't mind, I'm going to disappear because my voice is giving out. At least I haven't been coughing. I think I'm getting over that bronchitis now, but my voice is not very strong, I'm afraid.
But as usual, you have done a wonderful job, James. Thank you very much.
Well, just being able to
We are
talk has been a
grateful.
miracle.
No, we are really grateful. You have taken the
Don't mention it. I mean, I haven't been able to do much for a long time, but at least that's one thing I could do.
Thank you. We are
Yeah.
very grateful.
So thanks. I shall say goodbye, but I suppose Emma's in control of hosting this. So if you need to stick around to talk, I guess folk can do so.
Thank you, James.
Thank you too. Bye.
Bye, James. So now, Amor.
And get well soon, Sabani.
Sorry. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, James. Thanks. Yes, with all your blessings.
Thank you, James. Well chaired. Oh, he's left already.
And thank you, my darling Julie. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
Thanks, Mike.